everybody, Anita here. Welcome to your tap class. Real quick, my disclaimer that I say at the beginning of all of these, if you don't have tap shoes, it is not a problem, okay? You can do this in socks on carpet, you can wear your dress shoes, your jazz shoes, your character shoes, sneakers, be careful because sometimes the rubber sticks, but most importantly, just dance along and have fun. There's no one watching you to judge you or tell you that you're doing it wrong, so just dance, have fun! Okay, so we are going to learn the time step. Okay, you're gonna have to be very patient with yourself because the time step can be tricky. But I believe in you and we're gonna try it out, okay? But first, the warm up. So let's start. 5, 6, here we go. Just drop those toes. Same thing with heels. Again, toes. Now heels. Do it again. Now heels. One more time, go toes. And heels. Other foot, go. 1. Now heels. And toes. Don't skip the warm-up. Toes. You're really warming up those shins. And heels. One more time. Go toes. And heels. Good. Shake it out. Trying to get nice and warm and loose. We're going to do some shuffles now. Shuffles, we're going to drop our foot down and then lift it back up. Like a marionette, like a puppet on strings, right? So we tie our string around our knee, we're going to drop it down, make a sound, lift it back up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. This is a shuffle. Keep going. Our ankle is nice and relaxed. Try the other foot, same thing. Tie that little string around your knee, lift it up, drop it down, down, up, down, up. Woo, keep your balance. Good. Same thing now, we're gonna go to the side, okay? Lift up that knee, drop it down, up, down, up. Even if you have just regular shoes on, maybe jazz shoes, maybe flats or dress shoes, bare feet, or I would actually say socks on carpet might feel a little better than bare feet, so it'll protect your foot just a little bit. If anything hurts, back off. You know, you don't want to hurt yourself. It should all just be fun. All right, other foot to the side. Here we go. Down, up, shuffle. Good. When we go to the back, it's going to feel like you're kicking something under your bed. This is how I clean my room personally. I just kick everything under my bed. I'm like standing there, I'm like, oh, someone's coming, better slide it under the bed, right? So that's how we're going to do our back shuffle. Still on our toes. Kicking back. Other foot. Same thing, keep that toe back. All right, now that you're warm, it's time to start attacking our brains by trying to learn the time step. All right, I'm going to show you what the time step looks like. just so you can get a feel of what the rhythm is. We're just doing a basic single, like, there's I think 577,463,971 different versions of the time step. That's not even true. There's actually infinity versions of the time step. A time step in tap dance just means that it's a step that keeps time, all right? Traditionally, it's like 3, you do your time step a couple of times, and then you do a break to either switch legs or to, signify that it's the end of the phrase. This is like the time step. When anyone talks about teaching the time step, this is usually what they're talking about. We're just gonna do basic, single time step. It's gonna sound like this. We're gonna start on 8, or if you count in 4s, you start on 4. All right? Just depends on how you count. So I'm gonna count us in 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, step. Okay, that might look familiar to you. If it does, that's great. That'll help you kind of like remember the rhythm and get into the dance, into the step a little bit easier. But don't stress if you've never seen it before. No worries. That's what I am here for, to introduce you to the wonderful world of tap and Disney, but mostly tap. Okay, so we're going into the time step. We're starting, it's only 5 different things, okay? The first thing, we're gonna stop. You're gonna lift your foot right back up off the floor. We are not putting our weight on it, okay? Boom, lift it right back up. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, we only do it once, but I just want you to see. Sometimes people want to shift their weight and put their weight on that. That is incorrect. If you don't like bugs, and if you prefer them to be squished, I'm not condoning violence against bugs, but I personally don't like bugs, and I do want them to be squished so that they don't attack me in my house, in my sleep, and crawl into my nose. That is my fear. It is irrational, and it is not true, but you can visualize, ew, gross bug, boom, stop it, but get out of there. You don't want to stick around with bug on your shoe. You gotta stop on it and get it right back up off the floor. That's our first step. Second step is we're gonna hop, boom, okay? Hop, like in hopscotch, if you've ever played hopscotch, it's a 1-foot activity, okay? So that's our first 2. Look, you already learned the first 2 steps of the time step. We're gonna go stomp, hop, then you're gonna take this guy and step on it. Stomp, hop, step. Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, step. Let's do that again. 6, 7, 8, hop, step. Again we go. 6, 7, 8, hop, step. Do that one more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, step. While we're here, this guy's up in the air because I have followed the rule of the flamingo. The rule of the flamingo is something that I made up to help my tap dancers to remember to pick their feet up off the ground, because how many feet do flamingos typically stand on? 1, right? They're usually like chilling. They even sleep like this. It's a madness, but flamingos are super cool. So we want to be like the flamingo and only have 1 foot on the ground at a time whenever possible. You can't follow that rule 100% of the time. Like all rules, there's exceptions. But for the most part, when you shift your weight, you should pick up your other foot so that foot is ready to go. So I go stamp, that foot's up in the air, I'm hopping, I'm gonna step, and I'm gonna pick this guy up. Instead of going stomp, hop, step, now both my feet are on the ground and I don't know what to do, right? I wanna go stomp, hop, step, and pick this guy up off the ground so that it's ready to do the next move, okay? So we're stomp, hop, step. We're gonna go lap. That's the brush step on it, and I am gonna put my weight there, which means I'm gonna pick up my back leg, flamingo, then I step back, flamingo. That's 5 things. That's the time step. That's all time step is. Stomp, hop, step, full lap step. Stomp, hop, step, full lap step. And you just repeat it over and over and over and over and over again. Okay? I apologize for my bad attempt at doing a TikTok there, but that was the infinity One of my students taught me the infinity move. It went into something like that. Anyway, we're working on the time step, which is also an infinity step. You can do it forever. And you should while you're practicing. So we stamp, we hop, we step, we flap, we step. Then we're ready to do it on the other foot. But let's do it again here on this first leg a few more times just to feel comfortable with it. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, step, flap forward, step back. Do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, step, flap, step. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8, hop, step, flap, step. Now if we can, just keep going. Stamp, hop, step, flap forward, step back. You see how this keeps going and going forever and ever and ever, amen? Let's do it. Stamp, hop, step, flap, step, 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 stamp, hop, step, flap, step. Whew. Shake that out. I hope that feels good. That is your basic time step. We're going to try it again a little bit faster. If it feels good, try it along. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hop, step, flap, and step. Hop, step, flap, and step. Hop, step, flap, and step. Make sure you flamingo. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for learning a new tap move with me today. I'm Anita. Have a wonderful day.